you lovely people? This is Lil Nas X J Christ. It's a review because the reaction got blocked. They really don't want us to comment on this lousy video. So let's get into it right away. We have here the scene where all these nice people dressed in white, they are going to heaven on the stairway to heaven, right? No pun intended. That was actually a great song, even though it was not original to Led Zeppelin, so to speak. And there you have like the red guy here. There is also Taylor Swift. There is also Obama somewhere. I forgot this name. Then there is what is it, like Kanye West or Jay-Z? I think it's Kanye West. Then there is Obama. There is Oprah Winfrey, and they go to heaven. And who do they meet? Oh, behold, there is there Lil Nas X J Christ, dressed like God, because God is a trans. And the lyrics, they speak about nothing of what is happening right here. It's more about the club and how you're dressed and the reeds and the drip or whatnot. And very quickly we go from heaven to hell, because that's what you do. And also the devil is trans, because that's it. And also he has people in the pod that he's steering, mostly are white, with also one black dude, and he's enjoying singing, talking about himself and being trans, and at the same time cooking people. And all of a sudden we get this shot here of like heavenly basketball playing against this whatever demon, doing a close-up to the shoes, just in case you missed it, because you gotta sell them merch. And then there is a gold volleyball, whatever that is, and the choir is shocked because yes, that's supposed to be how it's supposed to be. Then you got here some like cheerleading, queer cheerleading, while the lyrics, they talk about nothing. They talk about him. They talk about how he's back, how he's perceived, how he's going to influence the people. He's going to give them the high note with the lousy falsetto. Not a very particularly pleasant voice. So far the song is redundant without the, let's say, bait rage video of using Christianity as always, like in the past video, to trigger, you know, the boomers. And there's always somebody in the audience, oh, you're too old to understand this stuff. And I'm like, listen, I was a teenager in the 80s and the 90s. I wasn't listening to Take That and the Spice Girls, all right? I was listening to good music like Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple. Actually, music that when came out was also meant to teenagers. Ah, shocker, unbelievable. Or like Janis Joplin. Do you think that boomers were actually boomers because they were young? Do you think that the parents of the boomers were listening to that stuff? No. Anyway, better time with better music. And now this music has to rely heavily on shock value to come across, when in fact it's just hedonistic, it's empty, it's not related, the lyrics, to the video. It's just a tired gimmick of slut music industry whore to get cash out of your pocket of the younger generation. And all of a sudden it goes from the God to the devil to Jesus to Noah. He took it upon himself, right? Because the wretches of the word, right, needs to be cleansed, and he transformed into Noah, saving the animals on the gay, like Noah's Ark right there. And it's gonna flood the dirty and the cities of whatever, you know, of mankind, because he just took it upon himself while queer dancing in the ghetto, right? Because that's what you do. Oh boy, I'm so tired of this crap. And I'm not even 80. I'm just bored to death of this type of gimmick. 2 days ago, I did a nice reaction to Yamé, this French artist, which has such a lovely voice. Very interesting way to approach rap and jazz and other mixed of, you know, other genre of music. And in my opinion, even though it doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it's so much more original, even though the lyrics is not like, you know, Shakespeare or something. But there you have it. He's leading the gay Noah's Ark through the high waves of a new beginning, because that's it. We need Lil Nas X coming back like J Christ to restart the globe, to restart the world, right? With more whatever the message is here that nobody will ever understand, because 2 minutes and 51 seconds of absolutely redundant crap that you will forget in 2 weeks. And we have to swallow this as, wow, what a masterpiece. Oh man, I've never been this angry. I mean, if they probably allowed the reaction, I would have been less angry. Oh God, I'm out.